Ever feel like no matter how hard you try, something keeps pulling you back again and again? You want to be good, you want to be better, you want to grow, you want to be more disciplined, but there is this huge wall which is quiet and invisible that keeps getting in your way. That was me. At first, I used to get into this same problem and struggle with it again and again. And I thought I was being realistic. I wasn't lazy. I wasn't just a morning person. I wasn't weak. I was just not built for consistency. But here's the truth, I was living in a prison I didn't even know I had built. These weren't dramatic, loud lies, they were quiet, automatic, soft whispers. I am not disciplined. People like me don't succeed. If I try too hard, maybe I'll be disappointed. These weren't the things I wanted to believe, and I didn't even know I was believing in them. These background noises had become something I believed in, and they had become a reality to me. And they were controlling my life and shaping my life. Then something broke the spell completely. There is this passage Stephen Covey wrote in his book The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And it kind of resonated with me. He wrote about scripts. Scripts, basically internal stories you write about yourself or about your surroundings due to your past, your cultures, and your fears. But this was not the important part that resonated with me. The important part was he said you can rewrite the scripts. Okay. And that got me excited. I can rewrite these scripts. And then I asked myself, what if I wasn't stuck? What if I was just following a script that I didn't mean to write? Here's a script that had a chokehold on me all my life. I am not a morning person. Sounds harmless, right? But this one sentence was an excuse to me not following discipline, momentum, or structure in my life. Now, I didn't become a 5 a.m. legend in overnight. Just something small. I started 15 minutes earlier than I wake up usually for 1 week. Let's see what happens. The first few days sucked. I'm not going to lie, they sucked. And then after a few days, there was a change. Those quiet morning became like a superpower. I started journaling, stretching, and breathing. And more importantly, I could hear this voice inside me. Maybe, just maybe I wasn't who I thought I was. This isn't a feel good story for you to enjoy. It's science. Psychologists call this cognitive behavioral therapy. Here's the simple truth. Your behavior, your thoughts are the reason the action are caused, right? And if you can contradict your thoughts or you can challenge your thoughts, you can change the action. And those limiting script I was talking about, those are cognitive distortions. And as much as you push them back, even a little bit, they weaken. And why do we want them to be weakened? Because we want new thoughts, new behavior and action if we want to change, right? So to change, we have to have new thoughts. And you need to remember that the thoughts cause the action, not the other way around. Since then, I have written a lot of other scripts too. I'm not disciplined, became disciplined is a skill I'm learning. I give up too easily, became I am someone who is learning to live with discomfort. And each one a quiet revolution. You do not have to change your whole life. And that's what I learned here. I do not have to change my whole life. Just one sentence. That's where authorship begins. So if you're struggling and if you're stuck, right, don't just look at your habits. Look at the script you're telling yourself, repeatedly telling yourself without even knowing. Pick one sentence, challenge it. Live one contradiction each day. And soon you will not just be reacting to life, you will be rewriting it. And this is the one mindset shift or a script you need to shift. That is, I am not who I was, and I am going to be what I choose to be. And this This is enough. This is powerful enough to help you change or start your journey to change. If this resonated with you, hit subscribe. I'm sharing more stories, tools, and mental rewrites to help you take back control of your life, one sentence at a time. And hey, you go out there, make that change that script, rewrite that script. You have got the pen. Bye bye. I'll see you next time.